Hello and welcome back to Rawslowgaming and our Let's Play series here in FIFA Manager 2019. And hello and welcome back to this series. And here we are in the second episode and we'll actually get into the game here. So if you do like what you've seen here so far, remember to smash that like button, and if you are new here or you just want to see everything, remember to hit that subscribe button as well, so you're not missing out on any of the new content that we bring to you daily here at Rawslowgaming. So with that said, we'll get into this game here, and also if you have any questions about this series or episode or anything like that, or how I set this up, do leave a comment. I read everything, and the most informative and positive comment will get pinned, and I also reply to everything, of course. So let's check out our home screen here a little bit. So regarding team, we have youth team should have some mentors, so we'll try to set that up as soon as possible. Training should be done by our assistant manager or our staff, so that should be alright. Transfer market, more than 10 contracts are running out, and that's alright for now. And club, in some areas you have employees who do not meet club criteria, that's alright. And we are merchandise item to be launched, and we are suggesting for new merchandise item that we haven't designed yet. So we have launched the products, and there are some suggestions for prototyping here, but that costs a little bit. But let's 1k is nothing really, and we can just research one item per time, so that's all right. So we'll not do that anything more, but let's check the calendar down here. So first match day here will be the 28th of July, so very early first match day here. We'll do, yeah, so we have a lot more things to arrange here actually in FIFA Manager than in Football Manager in our preseason. So we'll do a youth player day. That will cost a little bit of money, but that's still good. And we'll do a sponsor day, and that costs a little bit of money as well, actually quite a lot. And we'll do an open day. Yeah, we'll do that's for the peer and press. And we'll do a player party here before we start the season off properly. And for the team here we'll do a friendly, and we'll do that against, let's see here, so we can do either weaker clubs or top clubs, and top clubs are of course much better for us with getting paid. So here you just can invite like this, and there is no cost or anything like it for them to play us, which of course is not really realistic in any way at all. So that's a little bit of a cheat. So let's actually cancel that event, since yeah, we'll cancel that just because it's not realistic really. So we'll do a friendly against we'll just do weaker clubs here really, because that's what's realistic. Maybe you can do top clubs like one tier above us, which is realistic. And let's actually do that. We can do against Maidenhead here, and we'll host the game, and we'll do another game here. Now we'll see what top clubs do we have. So we'll do against Halifax, and then we'll do here on Saturday we'll do a weaker team, and we'll do a weaker team here as well. So for friendlies before the start of the season should be alright, I think. So we have that set up at least, so that's alright. Now what more did they want us to set up here? So we have some training mentors, yeah, we don't really will do that right now. Contracts, yeah, that's alright. And staff, yeah, that's alright as well, actually, for the moment, I think. So we'll, for now, just continue the game here a little bit. And you get this first training of the season, yeah. So season objectives is definitely we won't be relegated. I don't think we are anywhere close being possible to be relegated, and hopefully that will be alright. Reserves, I won't say anything about them because I don't know. And let's see here, we'll try to focus on young players. And that's really everything. And I actually will say also that we will have a great atmosphere in the team. So this is actually for each season that you have promises that you take to team, very much similar to what you do in Football Manager, just in a sort of a different way. It's more about really the vision and the things the board asks you about in Football Manager, and here it's more you talking to the team. The youth player day here, it's where you can also add in an extra player to the youth squad here. So Samstaden here being the most promising player, so we'll sign him. Yes, and you get here some character on his, so he's sensitive and a media darling and fans favorite, and also good with long throws. And you can select to show all skills or all important skills for different positions and things like that. So we'll assign him to our team or add him to our team. And you get, while you progress the game, you get this overview like this. So the overall training fitness and energy of the team, and the main coming in here, and the cash going up and down. And some transfer status you can check, and club facilities and team dynamics. So you have everything you need to know in one screen, which is interactable while you're moving the game forward. So we moved the game forward here 7 days in just a few seconds, really. And yeah, doing that in Football Manager, yeah, don't really think you can do that. So here is the next match that we are now at. Here, yeah, we are now reaching that. So let's go out back to the news center here. It's a sponsor day held, and they are all very optimistic about the season, which is good. Open day and atmosphere in the team increases for the team party, which is good. And staff, let's see here. You should hire a marketing manager. Why do we need a marketing manager? I'm very good at marketing in the club. So let's actually check the sponsoring here. And let's see here, what do we have? We have ad boards that we need to fill more. But I don't really want to do a sponsor campaign. Well, you can do that, that doesn't cost too much at all, actually. And we'll go to start match here, and I do believe we will get the option here, yeah, exactly, on how we want the match to be. So preseason here, don't really care about the result that much, so we'll just go with an instant result here, so you can get 3D match, text mode or video text mode, and an instant result. For this match we'll go with, or for the preseason matches we'll go with an instant result. And we can give a pre-match speak, and we'll say to the team, get out there and keep it simple, and we have some speech points here at as well in the game. So instant result is still not 100% instant result, and we get an injury here on hints, so let's put in more here, I guess. That's the only player that is playable in the same position here. You have numbers for the form, fitness and the energy. So fitness being match sharpness in Football Manager, I believe, and energy is the condition in Football Manager. And substitution still being on Assistant Manager, but on injuries and things like that, it's still on us. So I think that's pretty good. And after 45 minutes here, you can do changes to the lineup and everything like that. And you do have halftime talks here, so we can say to the team here anything if we want, and we have individual player talks as well here, so we can praise, motivate or criticize or massage our players. And you can have 3 massages apparently here in halftime. And atmosphere in the changing room is all good. Atmosphere and teamwork being pretty low here so far, of course, but and it's the first match of the season, so that's nothing strange. And you have 5 options to make speech left and 3 massages left. And we'll just go with an option here. Won't say just to continue like this, and it shouldn't be a problem. We are definitely dominating the game here, actually, if we're looking on the stats, with very good possession, shots and shots on target, and everything actually dominating the game. So here, yeah, exactly, we have speed at full time and stop at forced substitution and stop at half time. And you can stop at final phase, and you can check this tick box stop if behind as well. So I think we'll actually play maybe with this instant way quite a lot in this series, but we'll see here. And you get ratings as usual in this game. Here they are though only full numbers, so either 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 or 5. So all players here are doing pretty well, and are Sabin Romansky actually having the best game of the players at an 8. But we're winning in that game against Maidenhead, who were playing in the National League, so definitely doing a good game here. So that's nice, and hopefully that will bring in a little bit of cash, because we burned through quite a bit of cash there in the beginning, arranging all these just player days and things like that. And hence it's going to be out for 2 more weeks, unfortunately, and it will be a little bit tough for me, actually, of sorts, with not general, there is no general ability here, like the stars, since we took that away in the beginning, like there are in Football Manager 2000, well, in Football Manager really, there where we have the coaches that say how good the player are. Really, you have can have same sort of thing here, but that's just a general level of the player, so it's same but not really the same. And you get some rumors or transfers here, a transfer summary that's been happening through the week, and you also have the rumor mill, so something very similar to how it is in Football Manager as well. So you have some rumors with probability here, I guess, yeah, and the topic and the position and age and market value and contract duration, so everything you really need to know here. So like this could be something interesting, and this as well, Fletcher and Porter here, could be interesting things for us to note, who are with low market value, but we'll for now not try to mess with the team. We'll take a look and see if we understand our team and can understand what we should try to improve here later on a little bit. And we are, let's see here, so we'll do no here. So this is, we're coming up to next match, and I actually pressed the wrong thing there. So it asked if we did want to do some changes, and I thought if I pressed no, it won't take us back to letting us do changes, but I guess not. So we'll just continue the game here, and we'll go out with shout give your best again. And we'll do stop if behind. So why isn't it stopping? Now it's stopping for some reason. Now it's 45 minutes. And we are playing with one player short. That's what happened. So let's see here. No, you can't bring on Dean more. Is that how it is? Yeah, so for some reason there, it shows that we are going to play the whole match with one player short. Alright. Really need to read what that said more properly. But yeah, I think we can go with this as a default no matter what. And we actually managed somehow to get back to all square here. So managing to get a square result in this match is definitely very, very good here. And yeah, definitely good. Didn't expect that. Especially with if we're looking at the ratings of our players here, which is not really that great at all. All the players doing 6, really, which is yeah, basically just not good, which is a bit of a shame. Next match is being versus St. Neot here in a couple of days time here, or actually are we at that already? Now that is a little bit hard to see here. Yeah, actually we are already up to that game. So it rolled on after we played the match against Halifax to the next game. So I think you can set that as well in settings. We will do that shortly, how long you want the game to roll and when you want it to stop, for if you want it to stop for anything special here. But we'll definitely put the Dean more in here in a striker position together with Bront. We don't want to play with one player short. That's just stupid, really. And hints in for hints out for 2 more weeks. That's all right. And the first team you haven't completed my lineup. Well, we have fixed that now, and that will be fixed by our assistant manager, I hope. We don't really want to hire a marketing manager. So here we get an offer on ad boards on 9 boards at 2.6k per board, I think it is. And here you get the possibility to negotiate the contracts, which is very nice and something you don't get, and you just get information in Football Manager that new sponsor deals have been signed, and they are usually worse than the ones you have before, even though that you have increased the reputation, gone up in the leagues and everything like that. It's just so strange, but here you have actually control of it, which is very nice. So we'll try to negotiate here, negotiate again and again and again. After all that time, they did up their number to 12, not increasing the sandal, and after 4 negotiation runs they lose a little bit of HP, I guess, health or patience really with us. So we will sign with them now, and that should be all right. So yeah, it's per board, so now that's a total of 31k extra for us throughout this season, which is very good. Yes, is what we want to press. So we want Reigns in the bench as well. So let's go to the team here, or to the match. And we'll go with instant result yet again. And we'll go with a fight for every ball, their option. And more in very good form here. And energy being pretty low on our players. Fitness also pretty low actually on most of our players here, unfortunately, which is a little bit of a shame, but yeah, it's all right. And we'll just here, we'll just say to the players to just continue. we managed winning that game with 4-0. And we can switch the speed there as you saw also, but just missed, or so to say. So much to look at here, maybe versus Football Manager to start with, and things move at a much faster pace as said. And here we have another version of news from around the league, or in England. That's where mostly that, at least. And hints out for 12 more days. We have a lot of contracts running out here. But we'll see here. I do want to check out if we can have, let's see here, team dynamics or first team, yeah, but how are lineup assistant? Yeah, we can press lineup assistant, and that is ask assistant gym role, preferred system, retain current formation. Yeah, for current formation we want to play a 4-4-2. I do like that pose. Play 4-2-4 it's called for some reason, and this is a 4-4-2. I think it's something is a little bit off maybe with this, or I'm just not used to the positions here. So what do we want to play? Definitely not that. Yeah, I think we want to play a 4-2-4, or actually what I could be wanted to play is something like this. 4-4-2 diamond is really what we would like to play. So let's see if we can't. Yeah, and that is a little bit broken or something. So 4-2-4, let's do attacking midfielder, defender, midfielder, save. 4-4-2 diamond. So let's save it as such. Space is not allowed, right? So we'll just do 4-4-2 diamond. Couldn't do lines for some reason either, so I don't understand that, but we'll. Alright, so what? Generate lineup, yeah. Alright, so if you ask assistant, you will just get back to this formation. So I guess we'll use that formation then, 4-4-2, just a regular one. And scout report, here we have scout report, yeah, that's on our opposition. Roles, see, leadership, Clark. And penalties, yeah. Here you have an easy overlook on penalties, shootouts and things like that. Options update before every match, yeah, sure. And top players rotate, that seems good. Shirt number, scout report, standings, sub-automatic, lineup rules. Yeah, so lineup rules here. Let's see here. Age will go with more young than old. Fitness should be high. Appearances doesn't really matter. Morale should be on the higher side, not that important. Form is very, very important though, and position bias is very important as well. So we'll continue that, and we'll do lineup assistant again. Really, as I said, I want to know if we have any really weak spots that I need to think of. Let's see here. So we have -11 for some players, objectives of your players are failing to meet is negligible. Yeah, sorry for trying. Negligible. So that's almost what it's called. But the large part has a very high morale, which is good, and we have no problem with language and a lot of good stuff there actually. And quite a few negatives as well actually. But we'll see that later actually. And let's see here. Yeah, well, for now just continue on here. I know we had a strong team in the start in Football Manager at least, so I think we have a strong team here in FIFA Manager as well. I would be very surprised if we hadn't really. Here you can see the stats of the English fitness in the Premier League. Team captains here. Here we have Clark and some information about the captains here. And as you see the leadership on quite a few players here, and Clark being one of the better leaders in our league, which is pretty nice. And we also see our finances going up. I guess that's due to season tickets being sold, and I hope we are not selling them way too cheap. Let's actually check on that right now. So let's see here. 12. We should check here. So I think we have a little bit too many matches that are sold out at 12 per ticket. So 13 I think is a better option than we have 4 sold out games. With 12 we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I think that's definitely alright. And we gave a 50% discount for friendlies, that's definitely alright as well. And 20% discount for season tickets, so we have sold 70 season tickets so far. And yeah, that seems alright. We can give a little bit of an extra boost to season ticket discount here to up to 25%. Which is good. And we'll check the sponsoring here. So another offer on more ad boards here. So we'll negotiate this one as well to increase the sum and increase the numbers. So we'll sign that one here, and that's alright. So we got 10 more at just over 3k per board, which is very nice. And we'll play in this match here that we set up for. And we'll do instant result yet again, and we'll go with that we are confident that we will not lose, and we'll stop at halftime. And if we're behind, actually we will not stop at halftime and not at forced substitutions for now. Or at halftime, we won't stop at halftime. That's good. So we can do halftime talk and anything, especially if we think we need to do that. And we'll go with this is looking good. And that will finish the game on a steady 2-0 win there. And we won 3 speech points, so you get speech points if you're doing the correct speeches as well, I guess. And got an in-ear there on Dean Moore as well, so 2 of our strikers actually out for the season. Well, for under the season preview, they will be, one of them will be fit for the actual season done, but it will be a little bit tough, of course, nonetheless. And here you get also ups and downs after the preseason and also after the season, I think. And Here you don't really get exactly what, but they are losing in rating here. If you have the ratings turned on, you get more information here, I do believe. And that were for the reserves, though. I don't think there were any player in or main squad getting worse or better or anything like that. Let's see here. Yeah, and here you get how many games you played and wins and losses and everything like that. And I guess here, yeah, numbers of new players. So this is already preset, but we have 10 new players in from the summer and the winter transfers, I guess. And you also get a result here on form for these preseason matches. So we are in pretty good form here comparing to the rest of the teams. So a pretty good preseason for us. And some league facts here, you can check out everything. So teams, the best Billy Kay Town, the worst Slow, the youngest Hungerford at 21.1 years in average, the oldest Slow Town at 27.8, highest market value actually Eastbourne Borough at a whopping 1.3 million versus Slow, which are the least valued team with 28.2. I guess market value in Eastbourne Borough being so high is due to Corey Jordan and maybe some other player that they have loaned in that are so much more valuable in the higher teams than down here, of course. And yeah, not really not too much to note here, but almost pretty nice to get some information on summarized like that. And here we'll sort by level, and you get also, this is also, if you have levels on, you get a total team level, so you have a very good idea of how much better or worse you are than the teams, which is how I always have played the game. So actually I'm playing the game a little bit other than I have done before, just to make it a little bit tougher and a little bit more like Football Manager, which you are playing and comparing this to a little bit. So we'll just sort by level now, and that's what I usually do. And if we're doing that, we are ending up third in the league. So hopefully we can be third or better. So we should definitely reach the playoffs here, at least. That's our target, and we'll see how well we do. So we have the first league game coming up here against Dulwich Hamlet, and guess what? You will have to wait to see that in the next episode, and we get a little bit of information here on our tablet as well. So anyway, if you do enjoy the content, remember to smash the like button, and if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button as well, so you're sure not to miss out on any of the new content that we bring to you daily here at Rawslowgaming. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.